In 2016, pollsters predicted Hillary Clinton would have an easy victory to the presidency, but that proved not to be the case, and instead it was Donald Trump who took the White House.
If you go back and look at 2016 in the last 2 weeks of the election, at the polls and at the reporting of the polls, the mistakes were made not by the pollsters, but by the analysts.
With the memory of this misstep still fresh in their minds, pollsters are scrambling to better prepare for 2020.
There were a number of polls out there that weren't effectively representing the voting population.
Experts say part of the problem was that the polls were not reaching likely Trump voters in the same way as likely Clinton voters, something they hope won't happen in 2020. But that doesn't mean there may not be problems.
It's hard to get good state polling, and the states are what ultimately determine the outcome of our elections.
They're not polling every day. And it's not always, it may be a university in that state that you don't know how good that polling is. You don't know what their methodology is.
Pollsters say they have changed their methods and have had to adapt to the new normal of coronavirus.
It's also really allowed us to have more frequent conversations with people, in part because people are picking up the phone more often. People are going online more often and taking surveys online because they have that time available to them in their home life.
Ultimately, when all is said and done, experts say polls still have value and we shouldn't give up on them just yet.
And so for me, a poll is the only measure we have on our democracy. And without it, you would have elected officials at any level of government not having a firm understanding of what their constituents care about.